Yesterday that I just felt like I was letting myself go a little bit and I needed to tighten up my just my body structure. Well, I gained about 6 or 7 pounds just eating bad. So anyways, there's a saying that says good bodies are made in the kitchen, not in the gym, which couldn't be more true. Even though I'm hitting the gym, if I'm eating like crap, it's just not gonna work. Anyways, starting today, getting this together. Tastes good. Hey Pops, what are you guys doing? Hey Zeusy, Artsy, how you doing, girl? Zeus's. Alright guys, so before we get this day started, I want to just cover a couple things. You guys may have noticed in the last week or so that there's been some new things about comments on YouTube. And basically what it does is it gives me the ability to show you guys that I'm reading your comments by liking your comment. Of course, I comment back on a very good percentage of them. And now I can actually pin one comment to the very top, which is pretty cool. So each day, to kind of show you guys that I am reading and that I appreciate your support on commenting on this video, I'm gonna pin my favorite comment. And then you guys can see what that comment is, and of course you can decide if you want to try to become the pinned comment. And just to let you know, I can change that pin. So if I pin something and then a few hours later there's another awesome comment, I can repin a different comment, but you can only pin one comment. So I wanted to let you know. And I have some other ideas of things I'm going to do in the next coming weeks, including potentially a daily giveaway for my favorite comment or subscribe. I don't know exactly yet. It's kind of going through my... Anyways, moving on. I am wrapping up our wildlife documentary that I shot in Africa. It's called In the Wild, or Brian in the Wild, but it's really just called In the Wild. So I have just watched in the last 24 hours the finished cut of that documentary, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm very critical of the things that I do. I'm certainly my worst critic. But this one came out pretty freaking awesome, and I always say that what we were trying to go for was the David Attenborough meet Anthony Bourdain travel-ish, and a little bit of Steve Irwin in there, you know, so you have the travel adventure, beautiful wildlife shots, but then there's me jumping a croc from time to time. I think it's going to be really, you know, we're going to do better the next time, but for our first crack at this is, I mean, when I was watching it, even critical of myself, it looked like I was watching a TV show that was high-end shot, and it was high-end shot. We put a ton of money into this one. Anyway, so before Christmas, that's actually going to be available, and I'll give you guys some more insight as we're going on with that one, getting closer to the dates. I am pretty excited about that. So sometimes you never know what's going to break out here at BHB.
Shit on the side of his face. That's pretty... Oh boy.
And of course, Kelsey over here breaks out the hula hoop. And that tells me that we've got to do a little hula hoop challenge here. So he's prepping. He's doing his stretches. Look at this guy over here.
I'm comfortable this way.
Yeah.
But I can also do the other way too.
Oh, you're just showing off now.
Yeah. All right, Genesis, you're up. Get on it. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Oh.
Lori, try do the hula hoop. Show him that you got the skills. I know you used to have the skills, the hula hoop skills.
I know. I don't know if I do. Fine. I'm hungry.
You guys are just in time for the hula hoop party.
Hula hoop party?
Everyone's trying out the hula hoop.
There we go, Lori. Show us what we got. Go, Lori. It's your birthday.
It's been a while. Presents, I know.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Deborah, it's your turn. Hula hooping.
My turn.
Hula hooping. Show us your skills.
You want me to show you how it's done?
Fuck you.
No, he's got this. We don't want to show him.
Oh, this is a light hula hoop. Hold on, hold on.
I am the king and will not be. I am the king and will not be. King and will not. I am the king and will not. Will not be. King and will not.
I don't know if you guys remember that old commercial. Many of you probably have never seen it. It was time to wake up and make the donut.
Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. Time to make the donuts. The donuts. The donuts.
Sometimes I feel that way about snakes because I find myself constantly saying, it's time to go feed the snakes. It's never ending. I feed snakes constantly, but that's okay because I really love it. But I do have a lot of snakes to feed right now. Did you guys hear that? That was this guy right here.
What?
That's it, I'm doing a swear jar. Alright, all things considered, getting bit only about 40 or 50 times during feeding the little baby monster ball pythons. I think that's a success. You know, getting bit by snakes is not nearly as bad as most people think it to be. You know, if you really think about a dog trainer or someone that keeps a lot of cats, you're going to get scratched and you're going to get bit. And these things happen. To be honest with you, I'd much rather get bit by a snake than a dog or a cat or a mammal. For two reasons. Number one, it actually hurts less, and number two, snakes' mouths are pretty clean, one, and also they have an anticoagulant in their saliva, so you bleed a lot. That's why sometimes when I get bit and you guys see it and you're like, oh my god, that looks so bad. The truth is, it's not as bad as it looks because that anticoagulant is making me bleed more. The good news is that you don't get any infections like you can get from a mammal. In the 28 years, in legitimately 100,000 plus times I've been bitten by snakes, I have never once had an infection, never once been to the hospital, and never once had anything of any concern. That being said, there was a time when Lori had you know, she seems to have more problems with this than I do. I'll go ask her. What snake was it that you had a tooth in your arm for like 6 months or something like that?
It was way over a year, and it was a reticulated python.
A reticulated python bit her, and a tooth was in your, where is it at? In like your arm or something, right? Somewhere right, like
it's not
right
there
over.
anymore, but
no, but still, it was right over here. We were at dinner. She was just kind of picking at it because it was obviously like kind of a bump that the tooth was in there. She didn't know there was a tooth in there, but she was at dinner about a year later, and she was kind of picking at this bump, and pop, out popped the tooth.
Yeah, it was after one of Jade's basketball games with friends of ours.
Oh yeah, yeah, so not snake people.
Not snake people, and they were freaking out like, you just pulled a tooth out of here? And it was a big tooth. Retics have big teeth.
Yeah, so yeah, and she's had that happen a few times where she gets teased. I don't have it happen as much, but I don't know why. So anyways, snake bites, not as big of a deal as most people think, unless you're Lori. Alright, so guys, I am wrapping up the day here at the shop, and I am actually going to go hit the gym right now, and then I'm going to visit my mom, and that's something that I probably just don't film, to be honest with you. As much as I share the rest of my life, you know, me and my mom, she's not probably interested in being on the vlog. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show today. I hope you'll subscribe if you like it, and share it, or do whatever you want to do. Regardless, it's just great to have you guys along, and I can't thank you enough for everything. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to treat somebody great today, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.